Can you tell me a bit more about your experiences with the Young Starters competition? What did you get out of it? How did you find the experience and everything like that?
Yeah, so the weekend was big, actually. It was the first time that we'd been exposed to lots of different mentors in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And I think we spoke to 12 or 15 within the space of an afternoon, which is an incredible experience. These people all know a lot about their respective fields. A lot of them have very different opinions. So it's our first foray into sort of looking at the way people, where their backgrounds come from and why they have that opinion, as well as how much they know. Within everything, you really have to take their advice and just finding which advice fits you best and going from there. So
Definitely.
It was a fantastic weekend. It really put us on our toes. It helped us a lot. We met some people who we email to this day when we need help. So it's been really good.
And did you find there was a pretty diverse range of mentors? Like they all had different experiences, different knowledge?
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing we find a lot of the time is because we build hardware, we build products, and helmets are very different to a lot of startups. There's not many helmet startups getting around, and so a lot of people up until then, we found a lot of people were very tech based, software, that kind of thing. But in the Young Stars weekend, we had people who were experts at patent laws and building hardware, and they put us in contact with people who build things, and that was the first time we'd really met people who were hardware specialists rather than people who had done a lot of tech. And those guys are fantastic. Nothing wrong with tech at all, but we're just not along that strain. So the diversity of the mentors was just something that's really helped us.
That's fantastic. And tell me too about the other competitors that you found. Was it mostly people in tech or mostly in hardware? Was there a pretty diverse range?
It was pretty diverse, actually, now that you think about it. Some people, such as yourself, have a funny crossover between tech and hardware, and Niall was there as well, and from No Spill, he was definitely hardware as well. And then there was some tech and there was some other things going on. So the diversity of it, there's no real limit as to what you can bring to the weekend. So Absolutely. It was really good to have that diversity and people around.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing that was really great about the Young Starts competition is there's such a diverse range of teams there. No matter what your idea is, whether it's in agriculture, tech, hardware, tourism, there's such a wide range of ideas and activities to really help nurture and grow your business.
Yeah, absolutely. The iYouth Global guys were there last year as well, and they're sort of more on the side of social enterprise, making some really cool changes with the world. So there's no real limit as to what you can do with the weekend.
That's fantastic. And also too, with the business, the stage of business that most of the startups are in, what did you find with that? Were they pretty new? Were they mostly pretty new, pretty late, or was it a broad mix?
Pretty broad mix. There's a lot of different styles of the business, and of course some move faster on some aspects and some move slower, and some were pretty new, some had been well established, and that's not a problem. You're all on a pretty level playing field either way, so it doesn't matter how early or late you are, as long as you've got a pretty good idea of what you're doing. It's not too bad.